Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's me again, Tomislav, for the 1.2k subscriber information free banner video. This time around I have a free banner again for you, and it is Christmas themed thanks to the Twitter guys. Yeah, anyways, he suggested the Christmas themed, and here is a Christmas themed banner for you. There will be a PSD file for Photoshop if you have Photoshop. If you don't have Photoshop, I will include a PNG file, which then you can use and put your own text over it. It won't look as fancy maybe, but I'm sure you can use it and be happy with it. If you don't know how to edit it in Photoshop, basically all you need is the move tool maybe and the text tool. With the text tool you just mark the text and write your own name in it. Everything should be perfect. The effects will be applied on it if you don't change anything other than the text. And with the move tool you can basically move it. I will link a tutorial for the 800 or 900, I don't know which one it was, but it's basically a pretty detailed tutorial and it works basically the same, it's just another banner. And one quick thing I wanted to address too is that for 1.3k it won't be me making the banner anymore. There will be a different guy making your banner. Or sorry, it is not a guy, it is a girl making a banner. She's 13 years old and she does amazing stuff. I suggest you checking her out. Her name is Inkloop. There will be a link on the screen and in the description if you're on mobile. So I suggest you looking at her, and she will make your 1.3k banner. You can leave the ideas for it right now if you want. You can leave it anytime soon, but at the time we have the 1.3, I want to have an idea ready already so she can start at it, or maybe earlier. You know, it takes some time. This banner took me about 2 or 3 hours. I would say about 2 hours maybe straight, with no breaks between. So, and we don't know how we'll do it. Maybe I'll upload the speedart, or she will upload the speedart, and I will make a thing like now. So you see the finished product and there will be a link to her, but I can suggest you going over to her. She has, or maybe she doesn't anymore, but she has a giveaway going on Twitter, so check this also out. The next quick thing I wanted to address is the graffiti speedart which I have made with my brother. He did the hand-drawn part. If you didn't know, there was a little annotation below which said he did it. So I'm really happy you guys liked it, because I did some graffiti things in the past. They were not too well accepted. I mean, they have about 100 or 200 views now, but at that time they had about 10 or 20, and this was really low for the time, for my channel at least. So we made a comeback and it was a successful comeback, and there will be more. I have Slime, Enderman and Pig on the list. My brother said he would do them, and we basically needed to find some time where we can record the webcam stuff, and the digital part is not too hard, doesn't take too much. If you want your name in such a graffiti style, you can buy some in my store, which was, yeah, for now it was a big success, my website. You guys loved it, you loved the design, which some of you don't know. I made that sign on my own, the site on my own. And yeah, you can request for free. This was not removed. Some guys were complaining saying like, why did you remove the free art, you suck and such thing. No, the free is still available. I just have that there were some guys donating $5 and saying, can I go on the list, on top of the list? And this was not the plan I had initially. So I said, you want on top of the list, go and buy some art, and you have a fixed price set which allows me to put you on top of the list. And going on top of the list is basically not, the donations are still there, but you can't go on top of the list. The 5 first guys are fixed and secured guys. You can't go on top of them unless you pay $20 or euros above the donation, which takes to the 5th place. Which is not very, very smart to do, I would say. You can do it, but I think buying art from a store would be much cheaper in the end, and you will get a better result. And yeah. And one last thing. Since I reached the 1K subs, I've realized that there were many people complaining about why I do art for other people and not for them and such. I mean, guys, I don't know what your problem is. I do two artworks a week, which does take a lot of time, which I don't have, and I can't do it for anybody. I get so many requests daily, you won't even believe it. And I mean, I could stop anytime soon. I could delete my channel and stop it, but it was my decision to make free art, and you guys are just raging about me and hating about me or something. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't bother me too much, but if somebody comes and rages at my Skype, and I don't know what their problem is, but 99% of the guys love my art and they appreciate it. And if I deny the art, they say, it's okay guy, you do the art, you are the boss. And that's it. You gotta understand, you are relying on me and I'm not relying on you. There were some guys which at the first they were acting like they were the boss. They were saying what is up and such, and they were not even small. There were guys with 30 to 50k subs, and they were acting like they were the boss. And subs are not saying anything, guys. I denied them, and they said, yeah, you'll see, I'll get better art. And 1 month after, what happened was they came back. They wanted to pay a decent amount, and I said no. I am staying loyal to myself, and you can change anything. You won't get art. I'll remember these things, guys, and if you act like, I mean, if you don't respect the thing I do, then I won't respect you, and you will never get stuff from me, never. And there were some guys which would make a big difference for me. I mean, I was a pretty small channel back then, and I'm still pretty small, but at that time I had maybe 200 to 300 subs, and they were acting like they were a boss or something. And now, I mean, if I made the art, I would get bigger. They would help me a lot with it, but at the end I want to be treated as a normal person, maybe a friend or something, and not like a slave who makes art for them. So keep that in mind. At the end it's still my decision if you get art or anything from me. I could anytime close my channel and you'll never get art anytime from me, but I'm not that mean, and I will make this thing for a long time, I think. And some people asked to what point I will make free art for you guys, and I said, yeah, basically I will try to do it as long as I can do it. I mean, the more requests I get, the less guys I can take. You know, that's it. And at some point I can imagine that I won't be able to do any free art. Maybe there will be like giveaway stuff where, like, every week I make a free banner for somebody who can win it or something, but for now it will stay like this. if you want the banner, go to my site and read the damn request thing. So many guys are not reading it, and I just delete the request because there's so much stuff missing in it. And they basically request through the newsletter, and there's a big text over it saying do not use for request. They still do it, and now they're on the newsletter stuff. That's their problem. I won't deal with guys who can't read. I mean, I put a lot of work in the damn request thing, and now they don't read it. And for me, it does mean a lot because there is so much informative stuff in it, which you have to know if you want to request. And people just search for the email address and post any random things in it, like make me a banner. That's it. I mean, I can't do anything with it. I don't know what their channel is. I don't know the IGN. I don't know what they want on the banner. So one last thing, I'm going to a holiday on the 20th of December, and I'm probably not coming back until January. And until then, I don't know how much videos I will get done. I think I will probably get a minimum of 1 video per week. I think that's I'll arrange somehow, but the 2 videos might get. But that's it for today, guys. I'm gone, and have a nice day.